Hi, this is Natalie Rice from here from sportstalkreview.com. Stuart is online, talkingtipsters.com. Stu, how's it going? And this is your team here. Are they gonna win their final match of the season?
Everton versus Tottenham. Tottenham away from home. Very little pressure on them. I think Tottenham have got a good chance. What about you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm usually because you didn't think that they were going to beat Aston Villa last
Or Hull.
weekend. Hull, sorry, yeah, that's the one. Hull. Oh well, Aston Villa, yes, but then also Hull, and then they walked away 2-0. So now you're liking the Tottenham win, and I
To be
just don't know
fair,
whether to go against you or with you on this one.
as soon as I found out about Jake Livermore and his little suspension and his little issues, shall we say, I was in contact with Jason Mills, and I said Tottenham can win now, because I think the problem at Tottenham has often been their midfield, and suddenly they're up against midfielders who aren't quite as combative. So if you got to me 24 hours later, I would have definitely said Tottenham win, but that's only because Jake Livermore was out.
Yeah, do you know, I think you also said though on the preview, I think you said it's better to wait until sort of like, 12, 24 hours before the game kicks off because of sort of squad and things like that. So you made a good...
I have said things like that in the past. I can't remember if I said it on that one, but certainly, looking at the game, I thought Hull had a very good chance. And then when it came time and the team that they had available, I thought, no, this is Tottenham's game to win.
Well, both teams can be a bit hit or miss. Do you think that playing the outright here for the match is the most secure bet?
I think in this one, I think there's good reasons to go for a Tottenham away win, which is what I'm going for. It's not just my bias showing, but I think Everton, they've not really got a lot to play for. They can't qualify for Europe, and somewhere at the back of their mind, something's going to be saying to them, if we beat Tottenham here or hold them back for a draw, then we basically hand Liverpool 5th place on a platter. I get a feeling they're not going to want to do that.
Do you think? Well, exactly. They still are in this points battle. They seem to have been in it for weeks now, with Southampton and Liverpool. So a win here is a must. But I've got a safer option though to present to you, to play the Tottenham because obviously there's good odds. No, I was even just thinking about doing a draw no bet just in case, because I think this also says a draw to me. I think the odds for the double chance though are a little low. Let's have a look. Yeah, 1.6.
That's a big drop.
Yeah. Well, it's draw or the Tottenham win, so you've got the double chance.
You got double chance.
Yeah.
What about if you go for draw no bet? So you got
2.15.
Yeah, that's kind of around what I expected after sales. You can go 2.15, 2.2. If you can get around 2.2, I think that's a good bet. 2.15, I think that's kind of what you'd expect. So there's not really a lot of value in that.
There's a big differences there between 2.15 and 2.2.
Well, yeah, there is actually. Over a long term, there's a fairly huge difference. Even 0.1, 0.2 long term makes a big difference. So, when I was working for BetAdvisor, people who would say, "I'm not making as much money as the tipsters," and you'd find that they were waiting an hour later and getting 0.2, 0.3 less, and that makes a big difference when you add it up long term.
All right. And do you think, because it's the last week of Premier League betting, are you almost taking some more chances? It's the final week, making a bit of money, so you're just going to go, choosing your bets and just sort of almost, grasping the bet and going in full speed?
I think probably being a little bit more cautious, actually. I think, last week of the season, a lot of clubs don't have anything to play for, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. And, the fact that Everton have effectively nothing to play for, apart from maybe a space or two here or there, I think Tottenham have got the greater need for the points. I think Tottenham have got the better team. And, of course, Everton will also be missing Aaron Lennon, who has been a massive player for them ever since he joined them on loan from Tottenham in January. So, with all of those things adding up, to me, I think a Tottenham win is a good bet.
All right. So Stuart, talkingtipsters.com is going for the Tottenham bet, and you can get those odds there. Find 3.1 bet Victor, averaging out to about 2.8, 2.9. Stu, let's head on over now to Hull versus Manchester United.
All right.